Greetings. I'm right here on the intersection of Morgan and Ceres. See, there's a green light right there, a turn light. So right here, when the AM/PM opened about a year ago, there was actually this median that was put in here on the road. I know we get a lot of complaints about how big it is, that the fact that there's no turnout for the businesses here on the east side of Morgan Road. So obviously you're not able to access the driveway from coming from the north, which is where most of the residents reside, which is north part of Morgan, north of Ceres. So there is not a turnout. Unfortunately, if you do want to utilize the daycare or one of these businesses such as the hair salon, the nutrition shop, or even go to Quick Stop and put gas in, maybe pick up a lottery ticket, soda over at Magic Mart, you do have to make a U-turn over here. One of the things we were able to do during our discussions with the business was able to, first of all, there wasn't a U-turn initially, so I was able to get the U-turn put in. And then the second thing is we actually have now a left turning at the beginning, as long as there's cars in the turning signal. And eventually, as you can see, the left signal is red right now. But if there were cars again in that turning lane right now, that left turn signal would have turned green again. So it actually has a left turn signal both at the beginning and of the light cycle for southbound headed lane on Ceres. So those are one of the things that we were able to add, or a second thing on top of the left turning lane and the U-turn, which wasn't there. We were able to get added by having sit-down discussions with the community as well as some of the residents here that I was able to sit down and meet with, as well as the business owners. What are some solutions? How do we help parents get into the daycare center so they can drop their kids on the way to work? How do we help parents that are headed to school, to the high school or the junior high down the street and needed a way to get there? Unfortunately, there isn't a cutout, so the U-turn is the only way into this intersection from the north. But I do want to bring it to the public to let you know that those are one of the steps that I did. I'm not upset at the AM/PM. I do not have a problem with the AM/PM. I actually go to the AM/PM, so that's not like anything bad. But again, it is one of those things that we do have here in the community is the median. And the only issue with the median, again, is the width, the size, and of course not the left turning lane for those that do enter the daycare, like myself, who had my children did attend Kitty Kingdom. I also gas up here at the Quick Stop. But I just wanted to bring this to your attention. This is one of the projects that I have handled as soon as it became something that was of concern of the community. I immediately sat down with the business owners. We discussed possible solutions that could help. We were able to get at least some changes made. Obviously, we're not going to be able to move cement very well, but we were able to make accommodations to traffic moving and still allow the businesses to be viable.